Top 7 trade jobs that survive every recession in 2025. Look, I've been in the trades for almost 3 decades now, and I've seen 2 major recessions. You know what I learned? Some jobs disappear when the economy tanks. Poof, gone. But these 7 trades, they don't just survive, they thrive. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Because here's the truth nobody wants to admit. When everything falls apart, people still need their lights on, their toilets working, and their doors locked. Let me tell you something about myself real quick. I'm 50. Yeah, I said it. I started swinging hammers and bending metal when most of my buddies were still figuring out college majors they never use. 14 years in the sheet metal union. Started at the bottom, apprentice, covered in cuts and dust. Worked my way up to foreman. Led crews. Ran jobs. Made things happen. Then 15 years ago, I took the leap, started my own HVAC and contracting business. Do the math. That's 29 years in this game. 29 years. I've seen boom times where we couldn't hire people fast enough. I've seen recession where guys I knew for years just vanished from the industry. But you know what? The smart ones, the ones in the right trades, they made it through every single time. So when I tell you these 7 trades are recession proof, I'm not guessing, I'm knowing. Number 1, locksmith. You locked out of your house during the recession? Yeah, you're still calling a locksmith. Recession or not, people lock themselves out. Businesses need security. Cars need keys. Safes need opening. Here's what's wild about this trade. Low overhead, high demand, and you can literally start from your truck. Skills you need? Mechanical aptitude, problem solving, customer service, and honestly, steady hands and patience. The work? Cutting keys, rekeying locks, installing security systems, automotive locksmithing, emergency lockouts. The money? $35K to $75K as an employee. But here's the kicker. As a contractor, $100K to $150K plus if you hustle and build your brand. How to get in? Apprenticeship vocational programs or even online courses. Most states require licensing. Takes 6 months to 2 years to get solid. Think about it. When times are tough, people get more security conscious, not less. Break-ins go up. People change locks. They upgrade systems. You're not just a locksmith, you're peace of mind in a toolbox. Number 2, appliance repair technician. When the economy crashes, you know what people don't do? They don't buy new refrigerators. They fix old ones. This is basic economics, people. Recession equals repair over replace. Your washing machine breaks. You're not dropping $1,200 on a new one when you're worried about your job. You're paying $150 to fix it. Skills? Electrical knowledge, mechanical repair, diagnostic abilities, and here's the real one. The ability to explain to a stressed out homeowner why their dryer is eating their socks. The work? Diagnosing problems, replacing parts, preventative maintenance on washers, dryers, refrigerators, ovens, dishwashers. The money? $40K to $65K as a tech. But run your own appliance repair business? $80K to $120K plus, especially in the middle to upper class. Getting in, technical school, apprenticeship manufacturing training programs, 6 months to 2 years. Some certifications help, but aren't always required. And here's the beauty of this trade. Every house has 5 to 10 appliances. Every single house. That's not going away, ever. Hey, real talk for a second. If you're watching this and you're thinking, man, I want into the trades, but I don't know where to start, check out Course Careers. Talk to Coura. This is Course Careers' new AI career counselor, and it's actually pretty sick. Coura helps you figure out if the trades like HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, all that stuff actually fits your goals and lifestyle. Then you can start a free intro course in whatever it suggests. Students across multiple industries have used this to break into high-paying careers fast. No experience, no college degree required. The intro course shows you what the job is actually like day to day and not the Instagram version, the real version, and teaches you how to get hired in 4 to 12 weeks. Links in the description and pinned in the comments. Go check it out. All right, back to the list. Number 3, lineman, power line technician. This one's not for the faint of heart. You're working on live electrical lines, sometimes 100 feet in the air, in storms, in the heat, in ice. But you know what? The lights have to stay on, recession or not. Actually, think about it, especially in a recession. People lose their jobs, but they still need electricity for job hunting, staying warm, cooking food. Power is non-negotiable. Skills? Electrical knowledge. Physical fitness. Seriously, you're climbing poles. Mechanical ability. Safety consciousness. And nerves of steel. The work? Installing and maintaining power lines. Responding to outages. Working in bucket trucks. Underground and overhead electrical distribution. The money? $60K to $110K plus as a journeyman. Overtime? Storm pay? You're looking at $100K to $150K plus. Easy. Some linemen crack $200K in high demand areas. How to get in? Lineman school or apprenticeship through a utility company or union. Takes 3 to 4 years to become a journeyman. Here's the thing about the trades. Society literally cannot function without electricity. You want recession proof? This is it. And they can't outsource your job to another country. The power lines are here. The work is here. You are here. That's job security. Number 4, HVAC technician. Okay, bias alert. This is my world. But I'm biased for a reason. It works. You know what people need in a recession? Heat in the winter. Cool air in the summer. It's not optional. Your AC breaks in July when it's 95 degrees. You're calling someone today. Your furnace dies in January. You're not waiting until the economy recovers. Skills, electrical basics, mechanical skills, refrigeration understanding, problem solving, customer service, and honestly, the ability to work in attics that feel like literal hell in summer. The work? Installing, maintaining, repairing heating and cooling systems, residential, commercial, industrial, ductwork, thermostats, air quality systems. The money? $45K to $80K as a tech. But start your own HVAC like I did? $100K to $300K plus, depending on your market and hustle. I know contractors pulling down $500,000 a year. Not joking. Getting in? Trade schools like Course Careers I talked about earlier. Apprenticeships or community college programs. 6 months to 2 years of training. Then on-the-job experience. EPA certification required for handling refrigerant. Let me tell you something. I started my business 15 years ago with 1 truck and a dream. Now, multiple crews, year-round work. Why? Because HVAC never stops. Summer AC calls, winter heating calls, spring and fall maintenance contracts. It's year-round money. And in the recession, people maintain what they have instead of replacing it. That's more service calls for you.
Hey, a quick break here. If you want to take a free intro course on how to land a job in the trades, click in the link in the description below, pinned in the comments.
Number 5, plumber. You know that saying, crap rolls downhill, payday's on Friday, and you never bite your fingernails? But seriously, plumbing is bulletproof. Recession, depression, whatever. Toilets still clog, pipes still burst, water heaters still die. Skills, pipe fitting, problem diagnosis, physical strength, spatial reasoning, and strong stomachs. Because yeah, sometimes it gets gross. The work, installing and repairing pipes, fixtures, water heaters, drain cleaning, sewer line work, gas line installations. The money? $50K to $90K as a plumber. Run your own plumbing business? $100K to $250K plus, depending on your services and territory. Emergency plumbing pays premium. Burst pipe at 2 a.m.? That's $500 minimum service call right there. How to get in? Apprenticeship programs through unions or private companies. 4 to 5 years typically. Then get licensed. Requirements vary by state. Also, course careers I talked about earlier can get you knowledge to get a job with some help. Here's what makes plumbing special. It's essential infrastructure, not nice to have, a must have. No working toilets equals business closes. Home becomes unavailable. You're not selling luxury, you're selling necessity. That's why plumbers work through everything. Number 6, industrial maintenance technician. This is the trade nobody talks about, but should. You know all those factories, manufacturing plants, warehouses, food processing facilities? They all need maintenance techs. All of them. And when the economy tanks, those facilities run harder, not softer, because they're trying to maximize efficiency and cut out costs. Broken machine equals lost production equals lost money. They need you fast. Skills, mechanical repair, electrical systems, pneumatics, hydraulics, PLC basics, welding, troubleshooting. Basically, you're a Swiss Army knife of fix-it skills. The work? Preventative maintenance, emergency repairs, equipment installation, troubleshooting production machinery, keeping facilities running 24/7. The money? $50K to $85K in most markets. But specialized facilities, pharmaceutical, automotive, aerospace, $90K to $120K plus. Plus, lots of overtime because machines don't break on schedule. Getting in? Technical school, military experience, huge advantage. Apprenticeships, or starting as a production worker and moving up. 1 to 3 years to get solid. Here's why this trade survives recessions. When a company is struggling financially, they run their existing equipment harder. They can't afford new machines, so they maintain the old ones. That means more work for you, not less. You're literally the person keeping the lights on and the wheels turning. Number 7, refrigeration technician. Last but definitely not least. Actually, this might be the most recession-proof on the whole list. Food has to stay cold, period. Grocery stores, restaurants, hospitals, food warehouses, pharmaceutical companies. If the refrigeration goes down, they're losing thousands of dollars per hour. Nobody's saying, we'll wait till the economy improves when their walk-in cooler dies. Skills? HVAC knowledge. It's related. Electrical work, pressure systems, refrigerant handling, and serious problem solving under pressure. The work? Installing and repairing refrigeration systems, commercial coolers, freezers, ice machines, food display cases, cold storage facilities. The money? $50K to $90K as a tech, but commercial refrigeration contractors, $100K to $200K plus because emergency service pays big. 3 a.m. call because the restaurant walk-in died, you're charging premium rates and they're happy to pay it. Getting in? Similar path to HVAC trade schools, like course careers I talked about earlier. Your apprenticeship, EPA certification required, often easier to start in HVAC than specialize in refrigeration. The beautiful thing about this trade, it combines the stability of HVAC with the urgency of plumbing. You're always needed. Businesses can't operate without you. That's not a job. That's leverage. Look, I've watched industries collapse. I've seen secure corporate jobs evaporate overnight. But these 7 trades, they don't just survive, they thrive when everyone else is struggling. Why? Because they're based on human needs, not wants. People need security, locksmith, working appliances, repair techs, electricity, linemen, climate control, HVAC, functioning plumbing, plumbers, operating facilities, industrial maintenance, cold food, refrigeration. These needs don't disappear in a recession. If anything, they become more urgent. And here's what nobody tells you about the trades. They're not just recession-proof. You're opportunity rich. You can start as an apprentice making $30K to $40K. Then it's 5 to 7 years, be running your own company, making 6 figures. No student loan, no debt, no wondering if your degree will be relevant in 10 years. Just skills, real skills that people need. The world changes. Economies crash. Tech disrupts everything. But toilets will still clog. Lights will still go out. And AC will still break in July. You can't download a plumber. You can't AI your way out of a bursted pipe. That's job security. If this video helped you, smash that like button. If you want more unfiltered trade career advice, the real stuff, not the sanitized version, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I post every week about what's actually working in the trades right now. Oh, and before I go, a man walks into a hardware store and asks, "Do you have any 2-watt bulbs?" The clerk replies, "For what?" The man says, "No, 2." The clerk says, "2 what?" The man says, "Yes." All right, that was terrible, but you're still here, so you must love the trades as much as I do. Peace out.